Hey friend, Daniel here with stockmusiclicensing.com. Just wanted to do a quick entry vlog here, again, from my car. But I can't really wait. And I wanted to do this very quickly while I go and do some shopping as I'm recording this. I just got this fantastic new plugin for guitarists called the Bias FX2. Now, I know that this plugin has been around for some time now. And if you've been following me, you know that I use an 11 rack. I used to be a Pro Tools user, and quite recently I've been upgrading my gear, starting with a new MacBook Air with the M1 chip in it. That was my first upgrade after 11 years of using the same laptop. And I've been using the 11 rack as my main interface. My main amp simulator is pretty much my audio interface, is everything. So I have upgraded my MacBook Pro. I have as well got a new interface. I got a brand new interface, the Scarlett Solo, because I had some issues working with the 11 rack as my main interface with a new MacBook. As you know, as soon as you start upgrading and and adding stuff to your gear, some things are not compatible and they will never will be compatible. For example, the 11 rack is discontinued. We're still waiting for the drivers as I'm recording this to be updated, if you will, for the M1 chip in it. And so I can't really wait for things to really come up with new drivers. And really, I think that it comes to a point when you upgrade something, then everything else needs to be upgraded, and see as well what's out there in the marketplace. So I came across this Bias FX2, and I'm loving it. It's a fantastic piece of gear. You know, it's really, really amazing. Obviously, I've been out of the market, meaning that I haven't been purchasing guitar stuff and plugins like this for a long time, because once I find something that works, I believe that you have to just stick with it. And I have been with the same setup for many, many years, 11 years to be exact. And that's how I got started in music licensing, and that's how I have built my business online with a old laptop, a beaten up laptop from 2010 all the way up to 2021. 2021 is when I actually but actually decided that I wanted to upgrade. And I think I bought this MacBook Air with the M1 chip in it at the right time. They're really affordable. They're really powerful machines. But my point is that, and this is what I preach that you don't need to have expensive gear, the latest gear. Okay? Look at me. I started with very old gear, using pretty much stock plugins to create my music. I have done with my old beaten up laptop, I've did not only the music, but I have created online courses. I have done so many things with that laptop. With that laptop is pretty much how I have earned a living. And only now I have upgraded. Only now. Okay? I'm talking about 2-3 months ago, I just purchased this new MacBook Air. Alright? Just recently. So hopefully this serves as an inspiration if you feel like I don't have the right computer, I don't have the right memories. My memory on that computer was so low. I believe it was 8 gigabytes. I can't remember, but it was so low, you know, and I still managed to make music. I still managed to find a way around those limitations. So if you feel like you need a better computer, that you need a better software, that you need a better interface, that you need better stuff in order for you to get started, I'm here to tell you that that's not necessarily true. Whatever you have already could be enough to just get started, okay? So obviously, one thing led me to another when it came down to the upgrade, meaning that as soon as I upgraded the MacBook as my main computer, now I have the MacBook Air. Obviously, the next thing was the interface, and that's when I bought the Scarlett. Again, entry-level interface. I don't need any fancy stuff. This thing costs like 100 quid. It's nothing. The same with the Bias Effect. I mean, it's an amazing guitar plug-in, and what I paid for it was, I think I got it on offer, 130 euros or something like that. Affordable stuff, you know, compared to what I purchased back in the day when I first got started, or at least when I bought my first guitar gear, like the 11 rack, for example, when it came down to interface and computers and software. I paid for that 11 rack back in England. I think it was around 700 to 800 British pounds back in 2009. A lot of money, man. I mean, a lot of money, meaning that in comparison to 130 euros for a plugin that does the same or more, and it's not an external rack. This is all inside the computer. And it's time to upgrade, you know. And obviously this is, I guess this is a vlog for you guitarists out there, because I'm a guitar player, and I'm just really looking to get it more into my guitar techniques and scales. Obviously, I have always used my guitars and my scales to put myself in a position to win in music licensing and stock libraries and in life in general. Okay. So if you are a guitarist, if you're a guitar player and you're doing music licensing, or you're somebody that plays the guitar, you're a musician, a guitar teacher, a gigging or a touring musician that plays the guitar, leave in the comment below. I would love to know. Or those of you who follow me here online, leave a comment below. Who are you a guitarist yourself? Are you a guitar player? You know, just reply yes, you know, or I'm a guitar player too, or I'm a guitarist. I would love to know, because, you know, as soon as I purchased this plugin, the Bias Effects 2, and I know there are many out there in the marketplace, by the way. I have a few students who use something similar, and I've seen them. They all look amazing. But because I haven't purchased gear for such a long time, because the gear that I had was working already, I have a philosophy that once you find your gear, your interface, your computer, your software, and it's working and it does what it does, just leave it like that. Don't start messing around with it, you know, because there is a transition, and I'm certainly going through that transition even as I am recording this video. I am now getting rid of my 11 rack because quite frankly, I'm not going to use it. Somebody else can use that gear. It's like brand new, even though I have it for 11 years. Meaning that it hasn't been on tour or on a gig on pubs or anything like that. It's just been on my rack there, nicely secure. And the only use that I have given it, obviously over the years, has been to record a lot. So it's been on for a long time, to be quite honest as well. But I would love to know if you're a guitarist. If you're a guitar player, leave in the comment section. I would love to know how many of you guys out there are guitarists and they want to get into music licensing, or you are already doing music licensing. I would love to know that. Having a new plugin like this one has just inspired me to just do so many other things. It has more things that you can possibly imagine. I'm going to be doing maybe a demo or something like that. Not a review. I don't like to do on my channel reviews and stuff like that, but I like to share what I use. And then you go and look out there online, the reviews and the demos, because there are other people doing it better than I am. I don't really do reviews for gears here on this channel, but I do like to share what I'm using, especially when I get something new, which is very, very rare, by the way. If you follow my channel, you can see that the gear is pretty much the same. I mean, the major updates have been of me transitioning from Pro Tools to Logic, again, a few years ago only, and then I don't purchase gear because I don't believe there is no need, really. Once you find certain gear, keep it and then work with that, master it, know how to use it well, and then get some results. If you're not getting results with the gear that you already have, then why are you buying more plugins? Why are you investing on new computers if you're not even getting results with whatever you have already? Anyway, this is a quick video here. I'm sweating my ass off inside the car. I'm gonna go and carry on shopping. Again, don't forget, just leave a comment below if you're a guitarist. Either you're doing music licensing or you would like to learn how to license your music. Leave a comment below. And if that is you, that you want to learn how to license your music, download my free guide. Link in the description for those of you who are interested in licensing your music and to get into royalty-free libraries more specifically, okay? And not only royalty-free libraries, but subscription libraries as well, which is changing the game as we speak. Link in the description for my free guide. And as always, I love you all very much. Rock and roll, and here's to your success.